your stream. Numb you in. Stay the path, and... gracing me with your presence once. Stay the path.
Take him out!
Damn. Is it over?
Greetings, petitioner, if that is what you are. Step to the podium.
A foreigner? This promises to be a colossal waste of time.
It lives in our kingdom, does it not? I at least am interested in what it might have to say.
Hail, stranger. I am Savan, Speaker of the One True King's Council. State your nature and business for the record, please.
Your nature, yes. What are you exactly? You're not one of the... well, what do they call themselves? The Dran, are you?
Then why, pray tell, should we waste our time with you? This is a Fey Council, and we have more imperative matters than to play guide to outsiders.
Your friend is here. Now? Oh, how distressing. Perhaps we can help you find them.
Perhaps not. Or have you forgotten the rather large problem yet undealt with, starting with what lies beyond this very door?
I had not forgotten Onoril, but as we are at a standstill, I thought to turn our attention to something more refreshing for the time being.
Sadly, our resources must be devoted to the troubles at hand, Nael. Petitioner, we will not help you at this time. Good day.
You have wasted quite enough of our time, foreigner. The Fae have far more important concerns than you before us.
Hold a moment, Onoril. Perhaps this stranger could be of use to us. The Fae presently live in fear and uncertainty, stranger. The One True King has been usurped by an impostor, aided by one of those seated before you. But we know not which. As an independent party, you might find clarity where we have failed. Will you help us?
Hold. I do not accept. This is a foreigner, hardly more than a mute beast. The law does not allow such to conduct investigations or judgments on our behalf.
Have you ever considered, Onoril, that our job is to make the law?
Both arguments are heard and deemed irrelevant. We do not ask them to make judgment, only to aid in an investigation that we have voluntarily foregone. The law supports this.
A great tragedy, stranger. For eons, the Fae and this council have faithfully served the One True King. But alas, his rule has been curtailed.
The impostor, Phelan or Pherin or whatever they call themselves now, placed the king in an eternal slumber from which he cannot be woken.
The king was attacked in his own chambers, behind this very door. The impostor could not have entered without aid from a member of this council.
But, of course, we all have our alibis, as you can imagine. None of us were here. This has been proven many times.
If you can find any evidence tying one of us to this tragedy or to the impostor, then Fey justice might be done.
It won't be enough, Savan. The impostor still sits upon the throne.
Yet, it will be a step, and a necessary one toward restoring order among the Fae.
It means you're not Fae, and your life is easily forfeit.
Please, Onoril. Stranger, we will discuss the conditions of your accusation if and when you choose to make one.
We do not. This farce does nothing.
Peace, Onoril. The law is clear on this point, as you well know.
I will answer your question, stranger. With a traitor among us, trust has shattered. If any of us were to produce evidence at this stage, it would be suspect by all.
And rightly so. Either of you would love any excuse to remove me from the council.
And you do not wish to hold half the council's power yourself, Onoril? You cannot pretend it isn't true.
Regardless, stranger, you are not from this world, either of these worlds. So, any evidence you bring would be free from the suspicions which we have cast upon ourselves. We now know that the impostor approached each one of us at some point, whispering promises of freedom and power, trying to poison our minds against...
He only said what we wanted to hear. Pity one of us listened.
Can you blame them, though? The imposter called out important truths.
Is that an admission of guilt, Niall?
If you would allow me to finish. I was saying he called out important truths that we must take to heart, despite the poison that obviously accompanied them. We would do well to address the flaws raised by the imposter. And I find it difficult to cast blame on any who thought there might be a smoother path towards doing so.
And yet that path has led to ruin. We have merely exchanged one tyrant for another.
Indeed, but our feelings on the outcome are irrelevant. This council must be absolved of guilt if we are ever to restore order to the Fae.
Fare thee well, stranger. And do tell us if you find...
Oh, the foreigner. Here to waste...
Alas,
There is no blood.
Not that we were able to investigate...
At your request...
regardless, it is unknown even what could harm the king.
And many have...
Precisely my point. This...
Which is why, if and when...
And if that evidence has...
Onariel, only you assume that everyone...
The king has ruled over the...
Some believed he was too much...
More than some.
Indeed. It would seem his life is more...
Imagine what would have happened if he had been... Ah, of course! How could we have been so blind? The genius of this foreigner, who is so much more clever than all...
Please, Onariel. Their question is academic curiosity. The simple answer, stranger, is magic of a kind more powerful than any here have yet seen. We suspect the imposters
Which is why we must identify...
They are a monster.
Nor those of us...
Nor for the law. On this we all agree. So it would...
We cannot function like this, stranger. If we cannot root out the traitor, then this council...
Good.
That was rough. Here they come. Here we go. Damn. Is it over? Here they come. That's it. For now. Come on. Come on! All right. Glad that's over. That's it? Here they come. Glad that's over. Great. More bad news. Well, at least that's over. Whoa. It's over.